Today on Rappler. The Philippines demands China to leave the Panatag or Scarborough Shoal. The Bangsamoro region in Muslim Mindanao declares a state of calamity due to El Niño. Leandro Leviste, son of Senator Loren Legarda, is now the second largest shareholder of former media giant ABS-CBN. Pro-Israel protesters attack pro-Palestinian protesters at UCLA. Actress Bea Alonzo sues Cristy Fermin and Ogie Diaz for cyber libel. And Deniece Cornejo and Cedric Lee are convicted of serious illegal detention in the Vhong Navarro case. The Philippines demands Chinese ships leave Panatag or Scarborough Shoal and its vicinity immediately, days after China Coast Guard vessels used high-pressure water cannons against two Philippine government vessels, which damaged PCG and BFAR vessels. The Philippines makes the demand when the Foreign Affairs Department summoned Chinese Embassy Deputy Chief of Mission Zhou Zhiyong over the April 30 incident. The DFA protests the harassment, ramming, swarming, shadowing and blocking, dangerous maneuvers, use of water cannons, and other aggressive actions of the CCG. China claims almost all of the South China Sea, including parts that are within the Philippines' exclusive economic zone. The Philippines has lodged 153 diplomatic protests under President Ferdinand Marcos Jr., 20 of those in 2024 alone. Bangsamoro region in Muslim Mindanao declares a state of calamity due to the devastating effects of the prolonged dry spell on farmlands in the region. Ahead of the declaration, 2 provinces and 15 towns, and 61 of the 63 villages in the special geographic areas had been declared under a state of calamity. The combined damage in Maguindanao del Sur and Basilan was at more than 650 million pesos in crops, livestock, and poultry. Meantime, Cagayan de Oro Mayor Rolando Uy declares a state of emergency to prevent a major supplier of treated water from cutting off almost half of the city's water supply. The Cagayan de Oro Bulk Water Incorporated instructed a subcontractor to discontinue the supply of water to the CDO Water District. This after an impasse over a disputed 479 million peso debt. Police were deployed to guard water facilities, making sure that valves are left untouched. Millennial businessman Leandro Leviste is now the second largest shareholder of media giant ABS-CBN after buying an 8.5% stake in the company. He is the founder of Solar Philippines and the son of Senator Loren Legarda. The senator anchored ABS-CBN's The World Tonight at the time Leandro was born in 1993, up to her run for the Senate in the 1998 elections. Purchasing 76.5 million shares of ABS-CBN is Leviste's biggest business move so far this year. In December 2023, he sold publicly listed SP New Energy Corporation to tycoon Manny Pangilinan's Manila Electric Company. His mother, the senator, was an ABS-CBN anchor for 12 years. Legarda did not exercise her power to cast a vote in favor of the network during Congress's move to revoke its franchise in 2020. She said she was constrained to join the voting due to conflict of interest. Pro-Israel supporters attacked pro-Palestinian protesters at the University of California in Los Angeles. Eyewitness videos from UCLA show people wielding sticks to hammer on wooden boards being used as makeshift barricades to protect the pro-Palestinian protesters before police were called to the campus. Just hours before, New York City police arrested about 300 pro-Palestinian demonstrators who occupied Hamilton Hall at Columbia University, charging them with trespassing and criminal mischief. The clashes at UCLA and in New York are part of the biggest outpouring of U.S. student activism since the anti-racism rallies and marches of 2020. Students rallied or set up tent encampments at dozens of schools across the U.S., expressing opposition to Israel's war in Gaza and demanding schools divest from companies that support Israel's government. Actress Bea Alonzo files cyber libel complaints against showbiz talk show hosts Cristy Fermin and Ogie Diaz Thursday, May 2. GMA News reporter Nelson Canlas says the actress also filed a separate complaint against an unidentified online user who pretended to be close to her. Bea files the complaints at the Quezon City prosecutor's office with her lawyer and manager accompanying her. She claims she is a victim of false, malicious, and damaging information spread by a mystery basher, which was then talked about without factual basis by Fermin and Diaz in their online show. Her complaint also states both showbiz hosts and their co-hosts continued to defame Bea in their columns and shows, even mentioning her alleged case of not paying the correct tax. A Taguig City Court convicts businessman Cedric Lee, model Deniece Cornejo, and 2 others of serious illegal detention for ransom in the case filed by actor-comedian Vhong Navarro. Lee, Cornejo, Ferdinand Guerrero, and Simeon Palmaraz were found guilty beyond reasonable doubt. The court sentenced them to reclusion perpetua and canceled their bail bond. They can still file an appeal. ABS-CBN News reports Cornejo, who was present during the promulgation, was immediately committed by the court. The court also issued a warrant of arrest for Lee. In 2014, Navarro accused Lee's camp of serious illegal detention, saying the group detained him in Cornejo's Bonifacio Global City condominium unit on January 22, 2014 by threatening him and intimidating him with firearms. Cornejo had accused Navarro of raping her. In 2023, the Supreme Court dismissed the rape and acts of lasciviousness charges filed by Cornejo against Navarro. And that's today's wrap. I'm Nina Liu. Thank you for watching. Click the link below for the full story. Follow us on Rappler's YouTube, Facebook, X, Instagram, and TikTok.